So how long have you guys been together? Anybody can answer.
Well, I've been playing with Nick for a couple years off and on. We were in a band in high school together called Whoever Shows Up. I played in a band called Tricky Buoy, which is an obscure Batman reference, with Kyle here about 8 months ago, and then he went back to Cincinnati during the summer, and I met Anita on Craigslist, and that is how this incarnation started, as us working with Anita, and then picked Nick back up because he's awesome. And then Kyle was like, I'm coming back to Columbus, do you still want to be a band? I'm like, yeah, but you have to play drums now.
What did he play before?
He's a guitarist. He's a better drummer than a guitar player.
Oh, man. Drummers. You're kind of like a musician, aren't you?
It's a musician thing. We make one else someone who's in a band but not a musician.
Yeah, drummer. Drummer.
Hey, the drummers learn rhythms and the piano players learn, I guess, notes, but
Yeah, well,
rhythm sucks.
we have 88 different ones, I suppose. I can't play anything, really. Technically, I am a percussionist as well, and so is Anita Fajita. By the way, if you didn't catch that, it's Anita Fajita. How'd you get the name?
From school. It rhymed with my name. Fajita rhymed with my name, so they were like, Anita Fajita.
And you kept it though. Okay, that's a better question. Why did you keep the name? Because they used to call me Dane Bramage, but I don't keep that.
It just kind of stuck with me because every time I would see my friends from school, they would be like Anita Fajita. Because nobody knew my last name. Like Kendall here thought Fajita was my last name.
You just kept a straight face about it the whole time, like, okay, all right.
Actually, before I met her, I thought it was, because I met her on Craigslist, I thought it was pronounced Fujita.
Fujita. Well, that is how it's pronounced, Fujita.
because at one point I read it and it was spelled with a U instead of an A, so I assumed that she was like Arabic or something.
Yeah. I can see that.
That's so dark.
Yeah.
My dad gets that joke.
I thought it was vagina.
Yeah. And that's a name you just don't make fun of. It's just way too easy. If there's a Anita for what? Okie dokie. That sounds a lot like, yeah, never mind. Alrighty, you guys have some dates coming up, right?
Yes,
I have written down.
There's a blonde on Thursday.
What?
That was good too.
Kyle, yeah.
I don't know what
Kyle just said there's a blonde on Thursday. How's that gonna go? What's her name?
Oh, I just got it.
Made it up? Yeah.
Okay, so we are playing, although the YouTube audience won't be able to see this, we're playing on Friday at the Scarlet and Grey Cafe at 9 o'clock.
That's October 3rd, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, October 3rd.
For those of you who don't have real jobs.
On the 26th, we're playing at Al Rosa. It's a battle of the bands, and I have tickets. They're $10 in advance if you want to buy a ticket so that we can get a better spot.
Yeah, $10. What are they at the door?
They're $12 at the door.
Those jerks.
Yeah,
they always do that.
And and we get absolutely none of the money. But they said if we sell enough tickets, that they might let us sell more tickets. And you see what? And if we sell more tickets, then they might pay us something.
These are musicians, folks. And everybody just thought, well, yeah, that guy that worked at our wedding, he was on a yacht. It's a piano yacht. No.
Well, I've just decided that we as a band are at a point in our career where we need to be taken advantage of for a little while.
Right, yeah. I'll talk to you in a couple of months when you come back, and then you'll be like, yeah, we're done with that shit. We're playing on the street.
Well, actually, I played on the street for a while when I lived in California. Actually. And I made better money than I make a lot of places.
No, yeah, I've done the street thing. It can be. I mean, you know. So you know what you do? You learn a couple of those Buckeye songs. You go down that way. Those people are crazy, and they just walk around with 20s going, yeah!
We actually have been talking about doing that. Not gotten around to it yet, but yeah.
Do it. All you gotta do is learn to like, and then play that like with a little djembe behind it. Oh yeah, 20s. 20s. Yeah, see, you see what already these people.
I didn't see the 20s.
No, not the 20s. I'm lying about that. Don't listen to me.
Although, you know, speaking of playing on the street in Hollywood, earlier you had the story about the comedian who played, or Mark was his name, whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he was talking about. He was talking.
Whatever is my middle name.
Says whatever my middle name. But he was talking about how he was offered a porn job. I too was once offered a porn job. See, I was walking down Sunset Boulevard when I worked at Pizza Hut. I just got off work, so I was in my uniform, and this morbidly obese gentleman walks out of a questionable-looking hotel and walks up to me and he says, "Well, you work at Pizza Hut? Do you like your job there?" I was like, "It's all right." He's like, "They have really slow pizza. By the time the pizza gets here, it's time to start shooting again, and then you have a bunch of porn stars that don't want to have sex anymore because they are hungry." And then he says, "Well, you know, if you ever want a job, give me a call," and he gave me his card.
Was it as a pizza delivery man, or?
No, as
Do they actually order pizza? James, you don't order pizza for me. I'm just saying. Me and Kendall here might be doing some porno. Yeah, when your parents are here. I feel horrible.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to tell that story or not because my parents are here, but it's like, cool.
See, and you try so hard to protect them. Ladies and gentlemen, the people who loined Kendall. Well, thanks guys for coming out. You guys play almost every open mic here?
Yep.
Okay, every open mic, it's what, 8:30 on Thursdays, right?
8:30.
And they're going to be Scarlet and Grey Cafe October 3rd and October 26th. They're going to be at Alrosa. My dad has gotten laid at Alrosa so many times.
Awesome.
So just think about that when you're peeing. So thanks again, guys. The Panhandlers, ladies and gentlemen.